Hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? Give me a one in the chat box if you can hear me okay. Mr. Kwaku, first one to post a comment from the good old ATL. Mr. McLeod Maddox, Ryan, Kurt, Barb. How's everyone doing today? Oh, Mr. McLeod from Scotland. Great to have you on here. Reggie Lewis, Doug. Awesome, Doug. Good to always have you on here. Carlos Santamaria, good to have you on here as well. Hopefully, you guys are as excited for this session as I am. This is something new, something fresh that I haven't seen before, which is refreshing during these times because a lot of similar strategies, similar products being released right now. So this is something that really is like a breath of fresh air. And give me a one in the chat box if you've actually been seeing my emails and kind of have an idea of what we're going to cover today. Give me a one in the chat box. And give me a two in the chat box if you have no idea what we're going to cover, but you just saw an email and you joined on here just to kind of find out what we're going to talk about. Awesome. Mostly. Oh, there's a few twos. Okay. I was not expecting that. Thank you guys for just jumping on here just to figure out what we're going to talk about. Awesome. I appreciate that. But what we're actually going to cover is number one, a live demo. So you're going to be able to see some pretty cool software on this call. But also, we're going to cover a new source for proven buyer leads that are ready to pay you $500 to $1,000 for must need services. Okay, and I think this is something why I feel is very cool and unique because this isn't going to be your typical lead generation demo software where you're scraping from Yellow Pages and all these different sites. Even though that's very, very powerful and still has its role, but there's a lot of software out there that does that. I released a similar software, but more of like done for you strategies. But what you're going to cover today is something completely new that I haven't seen it been done before. It's a new strategy, a new source to be able to find these proven buyer leads. Okay, and it's truly a unique source and strategy, which is unlike anything that I've seen before, like I said. And you're actually going to be able to find hundreds of these proven buyer leads on a daily basis. You're going to be able to see how you can do it without the usual complicated lead gen apps, because that's another thing that if any of you have ever used some of these lead generation apps, there is some setup that you have to do for it to run to its full potential, especially if it's a installable software or if you're going to be using it a lot, like a power user, you have to most likely add proxies, add captchas, because these lead sites are getting a lot smarter. So they tend to put in different hurdles to make it harder for lead scrapers to scrape the leads on their sites. But you're gonna see how you can bypass all of that. You're gonna see how you can get these buyer leads without any paid ads as well. So everything you're gonna see on here is how to get these leads for free. And you're going to see how this lead pool grows by 33,000 buyers per day. Okay, so I know one thing that people always talk about or think about is, can this get saturated? If X amount of people purchase this software or learn this strategy, can it get saturated? But think about that: 33,000 new buyers per day is what this lead pool grows by. Okay, so it's going to be very difficult for someone to even a bunch of people to saturate this market. Okay. Excuse me. And you're going to see why these proven buyers are perfectly set up to purchase simple services from you for $500 to $1,000 each as well. Okay, it's a no-brainer because of the source of where these leads are coming from. That's why it's such a perfect fit from the source of where the leads are coming from how this software, the demo that you're going to see, automates that, and how it all comes together to make it just a simple transition into them buying your services. Okay, so who's excited now that I've covered what we're actually going to discuss on this call? Awesome. Richard saying excellent. Perfect. Richard, before I watch the whole webinar till the finish, will this work in the UK? Yes, it will. This is not limited to just the US. It's a global strategy that you can do. Okay, perfect. So also there's two guests on here that are going to be actually sharing this with you. It's a powerhouse team by the name of Raheem and Abi. So Abi, many of you know him as releasing some of the top software out there, Content Reel, Clips Reel, a lot of very powerful artificially intelligent software that he just continues to release. And a lot of his stuff, all of his stuff is just such high quality. I've told him before, I don't understand how he's able to create such amazing software all the time. Okay, he's just one of those people that has a great team in place, and he's gotten together with Raheem and the whole D Leads team to put together this demo that you're going to see today. So with that, let's go ahead and bring on, I believe Raheem is going to kick us off, and then Abi is going to jump in later on, or might be jumping in together, in and out, not sure, but we'll see. Raheem, if you are there, let's go ahead and kick things off. I'll be here paying very close attention because I'm really excited to see this in action.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. That was an amazing introduction. You hit the nail on the head. Thank you for having us, first of all. The audience seems amazing. You guys are on fire. Let me know if you can hear me as well. And I'm happy to do this presentation for you. Let me go ahead and share my screen real quick. Also, give me a heads up if you can see that, so I know we're all good on the tech side of things. Let's see. Ryan says sounds good. Awesome. So I'm going to assume everybody can hear me. You have Carlos, Richard, sound off, vision off. Perfect. All right, awesome. You heard it. There's pretty much nothing left for me to add to that. You know exactly how it's going down today. We're going to show you some amazing software that Abi, I witnessed how he built that out and how it works. And I'm here as part of the D Leads team to show you how you can leverage that as well, alongside with an amazing training to go with. So you're going to learn with this webinar how to find laser targeted hot buyer leads using a brand new AI, artificial intelligence, that gets you leads and sales today, even if you're a brand spanking completely new beginner. Right now, I'm going to go through a few scenarios with you. I want all of you to give me an honest answer in the chat box so I know what I'm dealing with, and then I know if I can relate to you, if you're having the right audience right here. So let's go through a few real life scenarios. Scenario number one is you've invested in some great business models, but when it comes to traffic, they often leave you to figure it out for yourself. Does this sound familiar? Your answer also helps us greatly. Because we notice this is a common thing in the industry. Just give me a yes in the chat box if this is familiar. The faster we go, the faster you answer. So I see Ryan says a 1, so I'm going to assume that's a yes. Josh says yes. Carl says yes. McLeod says yes. I have no traffic, says someone. I'm glad you're here. Then Anne-Marie says yes. Doug says yes. And Richard says yes, definitely. Awesome. Okay, scenario number 2. You guys are doing great. They make it look easier than it is to supply your business consistently with enough leads to try, right? For example, people are just saying, hey, just run some ads, or just do a little bit of this or that, just post a little bit of content on social media, and that should do the trick. But honestly, we all know it isn't that easy, right? So I'm going to assume, again, there's going to be a very familiar scenario for you. And then last but not least, it's a true or false. I want all of you to answer in the chat box. If you had abundance of quality leads, real leads, like Lorena says, that are in need of the service you provide, would you be a success story? True or false? If I right now send you people that can actually make use of your product or service, whatever you sell, would you be a success story? I hear you, Ryan. I see that. Lorena says true. Josh is true. Carl says true. Awesome. If all of you said true, and I see a lot of yeses flying in, then you came to the right address, because this is exactly what we're going to make happen for you, making sure you are supplied consistently with the right leads over and over again, plus everything you need to make sure those leads want to talk to you and they convert, right? Because like we saw just now, there are a lot of amazing opportunities, but when it comes to finding leads, they always leave you hanging dry. So we're going to focus just that thing, the core of your business, because the only thing standing between you and your goals is having a proven method that gets you the perfect leads over and over again. Once you fix that, it is lights out. You won the game. So the best part about everything that I'm going to show you, it's without having any marketing experience, without starving to find clients and leads. and without spending weeks of learning. Everything I'll show you and with the software you'll be able to do it right now, right after this webinar. You can have your first leads flowing in. It's amazing. So I'm gonna be honest throughout this entire session. I know you want to succeed online and be the person that made it happen against all odds. And I know you want to be the type of person that is able to provide for themselves and others, getting the respect you deserve. However, this is most likely, I'm gonna take a wild guess, not your first webinar, right? You've invested in tons of products, services, trainings, and attended hours of webinars. Up until now, the way I like to explain this is that you need to understand that this is what's holding you back right now, right? No consistent lead flow of people that need your product or service. This is the number one thing all of you need to fix, no matter what you sell, no matter what your offer is, no matter how many more bells and whistles and softwares and amazing great things you'll buy, which there surely are powerful stuff out there. Nothing will help unless you break this barrier, unless you fix that thing. So I want to be very clear that this is the root of your success that we're going to focus on here today. Now, if you haven't seen success so far, just know it's not your fault. Don't beat yourself up. A lot of gurus or people out there just do not focus as much on making sure that is the core fundamental solution you have. They more focus on the end results, but you want to make sure you start at the beginning, which is getting consistent leads. So with that being said, we know you have a goal, we know you have a dream, and we're going to help you get to it. So let's get into some principles. Principle number one I want to share with you is the online wealth. The bulletproof way to have at least a 10K a month business is by having a reliable source for high quality leads. That from here on forward needs to be your top priority at all times. We're going to help you with that. Principle number two is the fastest and easiest way to generate a consistent supply of targeted leads is by leveraging AI. If you're going to handpick and do this all on your own, try to post every day or source clients or in the sense of running ads, trying to figure out TikTok, trying to figure out that app or platform, YouTube, not only is going to take a lot of time and expertise, but also a lot of money, right? So we're going to leverage AI to which can learn so much more faster than us, which is super quick, to do all of the guessing for us. And all right, you need these people. These are the exact people based on your criteria. Here they are on a silver platter, and this is what you should say to them, right? If you would have that, just imagine how easy it would be to always be talking to people on autopilot. Right. So let me know who is staying until the end. I'll give you 5 seconds to give me a quick yes in the chat box. Everybody that says yes right now, I'll have the team take a quick snapshot, and then all you have to do is stay until the end, and then we're going to send you a quick attendance bonus package just for spending one of your most expensive currencies here, which is your time. So we appreciate you big time. I see Mark, Carl, Kurt, Carlos, Josh, Jeffrey, Rebecca, Doug, Mark, amazing. I'll give you 3 more seconds. Lynn, awesome. Lorena, yes is flying in. All right, Glenroy in the house, Ryan. So I'll let the team accumulate all the yeses. You know what to do with that, and then make sure all you do is stay until the end, and they'll make sure you get a nice attendance bonus package. Just so you know, you already heard an introduction. The man, the myth, the legend, Abhi, back-to-back producing top quality softwares in the industry, amazing track record, tons of success stories and students. And I just want to show you this so you know you're in good hands here today. The man went from absolutely nothing to completely transforming his life. And even though we like to brag about the numbers, what we're most proud of is helping people similar like you that are starting or advanced, or people or that are further along the road to get the most out of their business by helping them with getting more leads. So after today's training, you will have expert level artificial intelligence lead generation skills, which will allow you to print money on demand. So with that being said, let's get to the good part. Enough with the intro and the chit chat. Just the 3 secrets, or these are the 3 secrets we'll be covering. Number 1, the perfect leads. I'm going to show you how to find businesses that are keen on spending money right now. Number 2, we're going to talk about the money offer, the number 1 evergreen service that every lead will buy from you every single day. And last but not least, I think the moment you'll all be waiting for is unlimited leads 24/7. That's where I'm really going to expose the secret software. We're going to have an amazing software demo that will make sure you never have to worry about lead flow again. Now, some of you might be wondering, why don't you just immediately show me the software? Because it's really important that you understand the power of it by knowing what kind of leads the software will source for you and what you should offer them, right? And once you know these things, well, when you have the software, you'll be completely unstoppable. So I hope you're excited. Let me know which of these secrets you are looking most forward to. This will work for business to business. Most definitely, you can spin it to business to consumer, depending on what you're selling as well. we're going to go through different scenarios. Let me know which one of these secrets are you looking most forward to. Is it number 1? Give me a 1. If it's number 2, give me a 2. If it's number 3, give me a 3. And then I'll get everything ready and we're going to get this party started. Let me double check with Andre real quick. All three, 1 and all 3. Rebecca says 3. Awesome. You guys are on fire. All right. I love Joshua's audience, man. You guys are great. All right. Let's make it happen. Secret number 1. The perfect leads, how to find businesses that are keen on spending money right now. Now, guys, this is crucial, right? Someone saying, David saying all of the above, and McLeod saying 3. Perfect. Now, I've spent countless of hours trying to crack the code on how to find quality leads that want to buy, right? That was one of my, I was obsessed with figuring that part out. I scraped emails from Google. I did the whole ads thing. I searched businesses on every platform. I bought all the traffic courses you can imagine, and I just wanted to understand that. But because I noticed every time I failed online, it's because I didn't know how to find the right person for the right offer. So that was my quest, because I knew if I could figure that out, everything else will fall in its place. Now, I could barely sleep from excitement. I was literally daydreaming about all the sales that were just around the corner. However, every day I would hope for the tiniest bit of success to finally show. And again, all that I applied went in vain. The goal was to make my first 3K a month back then. Now we're doing way more beyond that. But that was one of my first goals. But what I really wanted was to prove to anyone who doubted us that we could make a good living online. I just wanted to show the people that said, hey, it's not going to work. It's a scam. You're wasting your time. I just wanted to show them the numbers and tell them, hey, look at us now. Now, here's where it gets interesting. It wasn't until I finally managed to close one client after 6 months of mailing, tirelessly mailing, searching, posting, doing everything they told me to do, even taking cold showers, waking up early, just following the whole success roadmap. And finally, someone was crazy enough to tell me to send an invoice because they wanted to work with me, right? Now that I had that, I finally understood what I have been doing wrong all that time. And I want you to understand this as well, because this is going to make everything so much easier for you. You see, once I had that new client, there was something about that business that made me understand why they had no problem buying from me, right? Because it's kind of odd. I've been messaging people for 6 months straight. Why were you the exact ones that said, you know what, we are happy to buy your services? Now, once I understood that, since then, I've been landing clients effortlessly back to back whenever I please, as well as our students and all the people I consulted too. So let's see if you're still with me. Who wants to know the simple prospecting change we made that lands us and our students consistent sales? Let me know in the chat box if you're still in it to win it. Hope you haven't fallen asleep by now. Let me know. Yes is coming in. Kurt says yes. Mark says sure. Awesome. McLeod says yes. Ryan says yes. Doug says yes. Perfect. You guys are on fire. All right. Let me break this down for you. You're going to love it. So, let me preface this first. I see a lot of yeses coming in still. Amazing. Now, think about this for a second. If you were doing right now 6 figures a month, multiple 4 to 5 figures a week, or maybe even a day, would you be on this webinar right now? All right. I doubt it, right? If you're doing 6 figures plus, you maybe have a team, you're doing 5 figures a day, I don't think you would be here right now. You're like, I don't need this silly webinar. I'm good, right? It's because you're already at a level where your things are relaxed, right? You don't have to study as hard, right? You might always want to learn, of course, but it wouldn't be that necessary for you. Now, on the opposite, if you're just starting out, you're really trying to grow, really trying to get to those revenue numbers, really trying to see some sort of success, then you're going to attend a lot of webinars, buy a lot of products. We all went through that phase. I went through that phase as well. Now, keep that in mind, because the reason I'm saying this, it's going to be crucial for the kind of prospects you're going to go after. So answer me this, now that you know this, which lead needs more help, or I should say is eager to accept your help? Is it A, a person who just started his business and has a business loan to invest in his business? Or is it B, an established business for years and is doing amazingly well with good revenue numbers? Which one of the two is easier and was more likely to accept your help, A or B? Right? Say this person has just opened up a restaurant, they got a $150,000 loan, they're buying furniture, they need a website, they need etc. They need marketing, they need people to know them. A obviously needs all the help they can get, without a doubt. Sure, B needs some help as well, but it's gonna take a lot to convert them, right? They're a little bit more stubborn. They don't accept help that quickly because they think they know it all. They're already doing well. I'm not saying they're perfect, but this one right here, A, they need everything. If you're telling them, hey, I can sell you chairs, they'll buy chairs, right? You say, hey, I can sell you this, or I can fix this for you. They're like, yeah, right? I need to build my house. I'm going down this journey. I know it's going to take some money. I'm ready to invest. I want to grow this business. They are the most ready, the most eager to accept any kind of help. Now, that client that I closed, the reason he accepted my offer is because he said, hey, we just started and we need all the help we can get. You actually were godsend. It's amazing. You're affordable. We're super happy that you sent us an email because we just started our business. So we can use all the digital marketing expertise you can provide. And then I noticed, wait a minute, I've been going after the wrong type of client over and over again. I need to source people that are literally just getting started. Need to source people that just went to Chamber of Commerce and they maybe have a small business loan out and they're like, hey, I want to go down this journey. Because those are the people that need everything that you guys can offer. And the more affordable, the quality, the better. Guys, is this making sense? Let me know in the chat box. Because the fact of the matter is most people are just not looking to buy new services, right? They're not out there every day saying, hey, I want to buy new stuff. That's not their train of thought. But people that just created a website or just starting a brand new business or just developed a product or just opened up a shop, oh, they are out there every day thinking about, all right, how do I grow this? That's why you attend these webinars. That's why you buy certain products, because you want to level up from where you are, from where you started. They are more eager to buy than a person who's already a little bit further down the road, who still would probably buy stuff here and there, right? But not as eager as a person who just opened up shop and needs everything and anything in place. Now, think about the architect that just opened up their domain name, the financial advisor that just registered at Chamber of Commerce, the painters, the decorators, the counselors, the divorce lawyers. They need a social media page, they need content, they need a website, they need everything set up, right? And they're not experts in that. They're florists. Imagine if you had a software that immediately identified, hey, this florist just opened up their business. Are they gonna need some marketing help? They need someone to put out content, maybe blog on different flowers, maybe Instagram with images of different flowers. They need someone to help them out with managing stuff. They can't all do it alone. And they know darn well when they open up a business, it's gonna take some money, especially when it's brick and mortar, local business. Imagine a realtor firm, locksmiths, plumbers, dentists, right? Do you know how much it costs to open up a dentist practice? You'll be 100K down the drain just for furniture and equipment alone, right? What's an extra $500 to $1,000 to someone like you to actually help them be visible online? So at that stage, you're the most eager to invest in their business. Do you see now why it's much easier to get leads and sales by providing services to people that just started, just like yourself, right? Think about when you started online. You probably bought tons of courses and trainings, right? But I can assure you, when you're a little bit further down the road, you're going to spend a whole lot less on that and focus more on your business. Let me know if you now see why it's much easier to get leads and sales by providing services to people that just started their business. Comment yes if it makes sense. Because the software I'm about to show to you is going to source you people 24/7 that are brand new, which we now know are the easiest one to sell. Now, this wasn't possible until we developed that AI that can easily scour the internet and source people that, hey, this person just opened up shop. Here's the script for you to reach out to them, right? So I see Anne-Marie says yes. Easier, yes, from S. McLeod. I see Josh saying yes, Carl saying yes. Awesome. Let me know if you enjoyed secret number 1, if it made sense, so we can go to secret number 2. I see Carl saying yes, Doug saying yes. Awesome. Now, guys, I want you to understand, after today, all of you will always have leads. That is a promise. all of you will always have leads. Now, not just any leads, but the perfect leads, meaning people that are just opening up shop in your industry, in your service, whatever you can provide them with, right? They will need that. Plus, you'll have all the scripts to reach out to them as well. You're going to see an amazing software demo in a second on how that magic happens. I just want you to imagine that every day you're waking up and you have literally a pipeline full of people standing in line, already spoken to, already marketed to, already sent emails to, that are brand new, just opened up shop and are looking for help. Because that is the gist of what the software is going to do for you. I hope you're excited already. Now let's go to the money offer, because now that you know the perfect leads, right? What are we going to offer them? I assume a lot of you already have services that you can offer. Maybe some of you don't. But what's a really good foot in the door offer? And then from there, you can offer them different services, right? So now that we knew what leads to go after, basically people who just open up shop, we need a good foot in the door offer that would be easy to sell. Now, when I say easy to sell, I'm talking something about, I don't have to convince you that you need it, you know you need it. So to give a very blunt example, if your house is on fire and I'm standing outside and saying, hey, I'm selling fire extinguishers for $100, you're not going to think twice. You're not going to bargain. You're not going to think about, do I really need a fire extinguisher? You're going to run outside. You're going to throw $100 at me, take the fire extinguisher and go inside and put the fire out. That is a no-brainer offer. It's unreasonable to say no to an offer. Like, you'd rather pay $100 to get the fire extinguisher than let the house burn down. That's the kind of offer you need. So let me put you to this. Let's see if you guys are smart. I see David totally agreeing with that. I love it. Now, let's see if you guys are smart. Let me ask you this. What is the #1 thing in this day and age, every business online needs and wants when they just registered their domain? I mean, they just went to Namecheap or GoDaddy or whatever, and they just typed in their domain, and they have nothing else. They just have a domain, and that's it. Let's see. The first thing, right? So they probably need a lot of things. What's the very first thing? Like, you just went to Chamber of Commerce. You said, hey, I'm going to open up this business. You went home. You bought a domain. What do I need next? So I see website from Ricardo. Richard says a site. Brad says a website. Susan says a website. See a couple people saying customers. Carl says website and leads. And guys, it is indeed a website. 100%, right? There is no business out there. Like, the first thing they think about is, I need a website. And that's just the first thing that comes to their mind. When they open up shop, like, I need a website, right? So the easiest offer to sell to someone who just opened a domain is to, hey, you don't even have to sell it. You can use it as a foot in the door saying, hey, I saw you just registered a website here, right? Our AI can check that. I actually have a free sample of a website that you can use and build upon. If you want, I can send it over. They will fall in love with you on the spot, and that creates a great relationship. Do you see how powerful that is? Sure, they need leads and customers and all that stuff, but they need a place to send them to. If you don't have a website, I can send you all the leads you want, but where do they go, right? So if a person opens up a domain and my autoresponder automatically notices that and sends them a message to say, hey, notice you just opened a domain. I have a free website for you that you can use for your niche, whether you're a plumber, whether you're a lawyer, whether you're a dentist, whatever business they have. Here's a free website. If you want me to install it, or if you want to see, or if you need additional help with any other marketing services, reach out. This one's on the house. You have a customer for life like that instantly. Now, the beauty is the AI software machine that I'll show you will do this 24/7 for you on autopilot. So look at this. A functional website will always be the primary thing that any business wants starting out. Obviously, they want a lot of things, right? But one of the first things, without a doubt, is a website. They want to be visibly seen. They want to have their information out there. They want a place where they can send people to online to get information. And if you just open up an LLC or any other business format and you just register the domain, you are in need of a website. And if I happen to be right in front of you and tell you, hey, I have the perfect website for you, take it or leave it, right? couple $100 or I can give it for free, I'll always win. Guys, are you seeing the power of this? Because reaching out to a business who has just registered their domain will always get you tons of potentially interested clients. Always. There's no business that will tell you, hey, I just opened up my business, I just registered the domain, but no thank you, I don't want a website. That won't happen. It's crazy, right? So my client back then said, hey, yes, we just started and we are in need of a website. I said, of course. Why didn't I think of that? I'm trying to go after all these businesses that have everything in place already and don't see a reason to use me. And I'm trying to convince them. Well, these guys welcome me with open arms. Now, ladies and gentlemen, do you see how offering a professional website to a brand new business is just an easy sell? Now you can sell it or you can just give it away as a foot in the door, right? You'll have them done for you 24/7. The AI builds them out, or it's already in your account actually. I see Carl saying clever. S says yes. Josh says yes. That's the regular outreach method of, hey, like the boring old scripts and just talking, and they don't want that. They don't want to get spammed. It's the wrong time. But if you approach them, say, hey, I happen to see you just got a brand new domain. You could probably use a website. I can send one over, and I wish you the best of luck with your business. If you need any other marketing help, reach out. They're like, sweet, right? Perfect start of the relationship. You give, and that will open up for reciprocation. All of our students have leads 24/7, and then they upsell them to video marketing or content marketing or additional website build, whatever service you offer, right? And if you don't offer any other service, just sell the website. I see Anne Marie says amazing. David clapping. Lorena says yes. Josh says yes. You guys were on fire. Guys, that's it for secret number 2. Let me know if you're enjoying this so far. We're going to turn you into absolute lead generation rock stars in a non-spammy, perfectly ethical, easy way. And this is the stuff that nobody takes the time to explain or help you with, right? So I see very cool. Yes, awesome, awesome. Joshua, I just want to say your people are amazing, man. I can't wait to see all their success. We covered just now secret number 1, the perfect leads. We just covered the money offer, right? Once you find a brand new lead and the AI will source those for you, for each and every one of you every day, we just open up the money offer. And we always have leads 24/7. You can go out and about, grocery shopping, do whatever you need to do, come back, and you see the AIs did a full campaign with new leads, and people reply to you saying, hey, I'd love to see that. I'd love to book on a call. Thank you for your help. Do you also offer this? Your inbox is filled. You just select who you want to work with. So I hope you're loving that so far. I see a lot of positive reactions in the chat. That takes us to number 3, unlimited leads 24/7, the secret software we've developed that will make sure you will never have to worry about lead flow ever again. Now, this approach has been massively successful for all of our clients and students. However, right, as you might be able to figure out yourself, trying to sort starting businesses manually is very hard to do, right? It's not easy to find businesses that just started by really scouting the internet. You have to do a lot of workarounds to kind of figure that out. It will take tons of time. On top of that, it takes even longer to have the right outreach method, right? What do you say to them? How do you talk to them? What do you message? What do you do when they reply? How much do you offer? So all of that stuff, we let the AI handle that. We let that talk to the businesses, send out the emails, and not just to any business. We let the AI also find brand new businesses, people that either just registered the domain, so we know for a fact they're brand spanking new, or people that have a super outdated domain. Their website's not mobile optimized. You can immediately see that. It's really old school, and they're up for a huge, huge change. We just offer them websites. And that opens up the pipeline, fills up the pipeline 24/7. Now, with this slow process, this all ends up in still not having a full pipeline, people ignoring your attempt to talk and no cash flow and revenue. So my question to you is right now, what if we helped you with all of this, right? If we gave you the AI that sourced perfect leads, I'll show you how it does that in a second. If we gave you the money offer, giving you powerful 200+ perfect websites, beautifully designed for each and every niche, so you can offer that at ease to open up the relationship. And we give you the software that does the talking, that has an integrated autoresponder that sends the email and all that amazing stuff. Basically, it sources leads and it talks to leads for you. The two things that every person is struggling with online. If we gave you the exact done for you AI software that is responsible for tons of leads and sales daily, my question is, can you imagine yourself getting consistent clients online? Now, I know you will, our students know you will, but I really want to know from you, can you imagine if we did that for you? Do you realistically see, just think logically for yourself, if I have a machine that finds people for me in my industry, sends them messages for me in my industry, and offers them something they need in my industry, and it does that 24/7, can I start either booking a lot of calls, sending people to a certain page, offer them whatever you have to offer? Let me know if you see that happening. I see Carl saying yes, Greg saying yes. Awesome. Let me open up the chat box. Let me scroll down. I see Kurt saying yes, Josh saying yes. Awesome. You guys are on fire, right? McLeod saying yes, Carlos saying yes. Amazing. Now, I want you to think, what if you could sit back, relax, and have a state-of-the-art AI source you clients and talks to them for you? Now, this never seen before AI lets anyone, I'm talking any single one of you, find the perfect leads with hardly any effort in just minutes. It's going to be amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, everything will be done for you using this state-of-the-art AI that we call D-Leads. Now, who's ready for an amazing inside look? Give me a comment inside look in the chat box if you want to see how you're going to have your first consistent lead flow and sales starting today. Let me know in the chat box if you're ready for it. Comment inside look in the chat box. I see I can't wait. Doug says inside look. Eric says inside look. Awesome. While you're watching the demo, just think about how every day that machine is going to do the exact same thing for you on autopilot. See lots of people say inside look. Awesome. I'm going to bring Abhi on. Abhi's going to do an amazing demo. He's a powerhouse, mega successful entrepreneur, and you'll quickly see why. Let's go, let's go, let's go. There we go.
All right, everybody, can you give me a 1 or a yes in the comments if you can see my screen, if you can see the dashboard, and if you can hear me loud and clear? All right, lots of 1s and yeses coming in. Great. Okay, let's go ahead and jump right into this. Today, I'm going to be showing you how you can find red-hot, targeted, and pre-qualified leads for a digital marketing agency without running ads and without the need for complicated or useless lead generation softwares. I'll be showing you how to set up a drip campaign and a bunch of great tools to help you close your leads with custom landing pages and pre-written scripts. So D-Leads is an incredibly simple, incredibly easy lead generation, lead closing, and lead fulfillment and tracking application. Now, once you log in, you'll land here on this simple and sleek dashboard. It gives you a breakdown of all the leads that you've found and added, and here, all the emails that you've sent out over the past 7 days, as well as how many campaigns you currently have. All right, now moving over to the side panel, we've got Find, Contact, Close, Fulfill, and Track. So these are the main sections. Let's start up here on Find. When you open it, you'll see 2 options: newly registered domains and existing websites or existing domains. So newly registered domains. This will show you the most recently added domains. And here you can see a list of all the domains that have been recently registered. You can see the name of the person, email, phone number, domain name, registrar, the date it was registered, an address if there is one on file, and where it was registered. So city, state, zip, and country. So all super useful information laid out right for you. Then up here, you can also filter them. based on the date registered all the way up to the last 30 days, the domain registrar, and you can go through the dropdown. Here, if there's any specific email you're looking for from a specific company, and you can search for a certain city, state, zip code, or country. Then you can also go here to search for existing websites or existing domains based on a keyword and location. So for example, let's say I'm searching for electricians. And then you can input pretty much any city in the world. All right, so let's just go with Houston, Texas. Now, once you hit search, it'll fetch and compile the list of existing domains for you. And again, you'll see their name, contact number, and email. Then here, you can also preview their website if they have one. You can see if the domain is mobile responsive or not, and if the website is using WordPress. Then over here, you can actually also see a preview of the website. So if you click this, you can go in and see how outdated it is, and see they would definitely be happy to pay you to build a new website for them. So you'll go through the list, favorite the contacts that you want to reach out to, and then you'll be able to find them here in the contact section. So you see how easy it was to find all of that information. It's like handed to you on a silver platter. If we quickly go back to newly registered domains and select some of the ones we think could be good for us. I'll just pick a few for this demo. Now, when you scroll all the way to the bottom of the page, you'll see Create a New Project. So click it, then give it a name, and save it. Once you've done that, it'll take you to this page here in the contact section. You'll see you've successfully saved the leads. Now what you can do is actually drip feed and contact all of the leads that were just saved. I just saved a few, but you can do this for dozens and even hundreds of leads at a time. So pick the lead type, existing or newly registered. You can pick which project to send to once you have multiple projects going on. Then over here, you can pick from multiple different email templates that are all done and completely pre-written for you, and there will be a bunch available for you to use. Let's just pick this one. So you can of course go in and customize everything here, and use these dynamic tokens to quickly and easily create more personalized emails. Or, first name the campaign, and then you click here and open the Campaign Designer. Now this is an awesome feature. Start by clicking the plus button here. This is how you'll set up your drip campaign. Now, this is going to be the first email that gets sent out. So let's choose an email to send. Let's say this one. Again, you can customize it first, but I'll just save it for now. So there's the first email ready to go. Then, hit the plus here again. Now, based on or depending on how the lead interacts with the original email, I can now send them a new, different email as a follow-up. You can choose the delay, which is how long after the first one must the second one be sent out, from a few minutes, a few hours, to a few days. Let's just say an hour. So that means 1 hour after the lead has received and interacted with the first email, then this next one will be sent out to them. Then you can also select the trigger. So either if they open the email or they click the link in the email, then the next one will be sent out after the preset delay. Then you can go ahead and choose from the list of templates again. Here it is. You can then go in and change whatever you want to, and click on Save. All right, so you can build a campaign any way that you want. You can add another email to send through after the second interaction by clicking the plus over here, and so on. You can also edit and delete as needed. Okay, and then we'll click here on Launch Campaign. All right, so it says success. That means the campaign has now started and the emails are now queued for sending to all the leads that were selected in the campaign. Now, if you go over to the contact section and click Saved, you can see all the contacts that you've saved based on the projects and campaigns that you've created. So we created this test campaign. Let's just pick that. And you can see all the contacts that were added. You've got their name, email, phone number, domain name, registrar, the date registered, and location. Then, if you scroll all the way over to the right side, see here, you can actually also call these leads directly from your desktop with their registered numbers. So, if you click the call button, you'll see the number pad. You just type their number in and you can give them a call. And there's also a script here that's given to you to help guide you through the conversation so you know exactly what to say while on the phone. You can read it exactly the way it is, or load up a new script, so you don't ever have to be nervous or unsure of what to say. This is going to seriously help you close these leads. Then what you can do after you finish that conversation and close that lead, you can click over here on Landing Page. And what this is going to do is it'll create a custom landing page of your agency. And you'll be able to preview and customize all of this however you want. Then you can just copy the URL and send this link to your lead, which will give them a breakdown of why your agency is better and best suited for their custom web design, web development, e-commerce, content management, and optimizing everything. And then right on this landing page, they'll be able to buy your services and you can get paid. You can then also click here and send them a template email or customize or write your own. Now, you can do the exact same thing for the existing websites that you picked right from here. So under the Find section at Existing Websites, you'll search them and favorite or save them, and you'll be able to find them over here. You can then call them, use the scripts to close them, and you'll also get details about their current website's mobile responsiveness and WordPress. Okay, so moving on, in the Close section, you also have options for closing, where you can convert all these leads into Facebook custom audiences, so you can start targeting on Facebook. You can download the domain leads from the database, and you also get custom ready-made ads that you can copy, paste, and run to help you get more clicks and more clients. Over here, you also have the option to download the cold calling scripts, or you can upload your own. You can download all the emails that have been added, or you can also upload your own templates over here. And then there are also these ready-made proposals, web design and web development proposals done for you. But of course, you can sell any additional marketing service to them. Now, let's say you close one of these leads. What you do is come here to the Fulfill section, and you have access to tons of niches with ready-made websites for you, another huge feature of DLeads. So click the drop-down, and you have tons to choose from. Let's say your client is a plumber. Okay, let's just call the website Plumber Demo. Then click Launch Builder. And this is going to give you access to a ready-made website that is targeted around the plumbing niche, completely customizable. So within the builder, you can go ahead and change the logo. Just double-click, and you can upload a new one. You can change all of the text here. Double-click, and you can type in whatever you want. You can also edit the text style. And you can do this for all the text that you can see. You can also add more sections or images. Click up here on Open Blocks, and you can pick if you want to add columns, text, images, video. Then if you click on the brush over here, you can change the background. You can also change font styles, sizes, color, and everything you want. The header, footer, the address, quick links, and so on. It's super easy because everything is really just drag and drop. So once you're done, back up on top, you can save it over here. And then once it's been saved, you can click on export. So you can then download this website and send it to your client or publish it. Then if you click on Go Back, you can see the list of websites that you've created here. And you can always come back and modify or edit them as you need. And then lastly, here at the track section, here's where you can track all the details about your campaigns. You can see what's running, what's completed, your draft campaigns that you haven't launched yet, and then the analytics, like how many leads in each of the campaigns, the email opens and clicks, and so on. Then here at the actions, you can see more details. You can open the campaign designer to complete the drafts, and you can delete. So that's essentially how dLeads works. Now, here's another thing. So you've got all of your leads, and you can select the leads you want to go into a certain campaign, right? And these campaigns are all sending out automatic emails selling your web service. Now, another example is you can then create a new campaign for other digital marketing services, for SEO, or content creation, video creation, and so on. But if you don't have the necessary skills, you can always then just go over to a freelancer site like Fiverr or Upwork and outsource the work. So you could pay a freelancer $20 or $30 to create a promo video for a website or a local business, and then sell that video for $100 or even $150, and you get an instant $120 profit. Or you can also sell them content, where a freelancer is writing articles for $5 or $10, and then you can take them and sell them 5 articles for $500 on a monthly retainer to help their SEO. You really have so many options here. So that's how dLeads works. As I said, it's incredibly easy to use. It's an incredible app that can save you tons of time and work searching for red-hot leads as well as closing. And that's it. Now, give me a 1 or a yes if you think this is something that is super helpful, that's going to supercharge your success and help make you money.
All right, guys, let me know. Did you just see the absolute power? Did you enjoy that demo? Did you enjoy and saw totally, absolutely how this is going to supply you with an infinite amount of leads that are being reached out to 24/7? Let's see. Guys, when I said all of you will never have to worry about leads, about contacting leads, this is what I meant. All of you will have a full pipeline no matter what service you sell for what audience. So let's see if you're liking it. I see ones, I see yeses.
And now everyone can see why I was so excited. I mean, this thing is truly an all-in-one powerhouse, man. I mean, amazing.
It sure is, brother. I'm so glad that you brought us in here because we're going to help so much people never ever will they have to worry about lead flow again. And remember, guys, that is the core of your business, right? If that is not fixed, all else will fail. It is the fundamental piece of your business. You need to have consistent leads. Now, some people burn thousands of dollars a day on cash on Facebook ads in order to try to get the tiniest bit of leads, but you won't have to because you're smart. You'll be leveraging AI just like us, just like all the people before you, to get leads on a silver platter 24/7. So I'm super excited. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know who wants to know everything you're getting today as part of the special webinar deal. Who wants to know everything you're getting today as part of the special webinar deal? Because that's what I'm about to show right now. I see Kurt saying yes. Wow, I see McLeod saying I spent $2,000 in 6 minutes by mistake when I was learning to trying to buy ads. Oh my goodness, right? And there's so many people that burn cash on ads, right? It's
That
very
that that
competitive. It's really
that
hard.
happened to me as well. I blew $600 because I fell asleep. I turned on my ads, fell asleep, woke up a few hours later, and $600 gone.
Oh my days. Wow, guys, I'm so happy that you're here on this webinar because these things will never happen to you. You will always have real quality leads being reached out to with the proper scripts, with the proper emails, completely on autopilot. These are real human beings that have a need for the service that you can deliver. They're fresh out of business or they are super outdated, meaning they are due for a update. So those are the only two leads, the perfect leads that your account will be supplied with 24/7. So with that being said, I see a lot of people saying yes, yes, yes. Let me show you all the amazing things you're getting. Let me drag that in here. Let me go full screen real quick. There we go. All right. Now, first of all, we're giving you access to D-Leads Premium. This is where you'll be able to search and close new domain leads. Now, remember, somebody that just opened up a domain, heck, even myself, when I just registered a domain, I need to do everything from scratch, right? I need that. I need designs, I need copy, I need a website, I need advertisement, and like the whole thing needs to be addressed. So these are the perfect leads. Search and close old domain leads. So people that have a really old domain that is not mobile responsive. They bought it somewhere in the early 2000s and they're still trying to run the show with a very outdated website. Those are also super easy leads that you can close affordably. Now, personalized cold email outreach. So the AI will keep sending emails to these people. Now, 500 weekly searches. Actually, the 500 is something you won't have to worry about because you'll get the D-Leads unlimited as well. 100 weekly leads outreach, traditional mail outreach, cold email templates, cold calls from the desktop. You can call people if you wish to smile and dial. Honestly, I myself close all my leads through email. But there are some people that like to smile and dial. We even provide the script for the entire process, plus all the things that the prospect might say and how to respond to those things. So that will be super easy if that's something you like to do. Get name, address, email, phone number, all the ABCs basically. Local and remote prospecting, exclusive leads privilege features, so leads that are only available to you once you save them into your account. Nobody else can get them. So, because I know some people are like, well, what if we all open accounts? Well, everybody, no, they'll be exclusive to you and your account. Desktop calling feature, proven cold call scripts, custom cold call scripts, custom cold call emails. You can search globally. So no matter if you live in the UK or any other place, this will work for you perfectly. Download a Facebook audience feature. So speaking of ads, if you're trying to run ads on interest targeting and compete with all the other people that are trying to hit the same target audience, it's going to be a tough spot, right? But if you supply Facebook with the audience already, tell them, hey, here are the people. I want you to show my ad to these people. Then it's super easy. You're only going to pay pennies because you're already giving them the exact people that they need to show it to, kind of like retargeting ads, right? So you'll be able to download all the emails and upload them as a custom audience immediately into Facebook. And if you wish to run ads, that'll be super inexpensive and it'll be the perfect leads over and over again. So all my leads will see, hey, who wants a new website or free website, download now, or get this free ebook for specifically new business owners, right? So you'll get tons of traction if you wish to run ads. Now, once again, you get all the business details. You get the quick website creation feature. You can do a quick peek snapshot of websites to identify that those need a makeover, right? So remember when I said you're going to find also get all domain leads specifically. So you can immediately with one click see what the websites look like from within the app and immediately spot if they need a makeover or not. WordPress check for websites. Now, this is my favorite part right here, mobile responsive check. If any of my businesses, right, in my account are not mobile responsive, that's the first sale I close them on. Easy, right? I message them and say, hey, I visited your website on mobile. Just really looked out of proportion. Now, they know, everyone knows, everybody browses from mobile. It's the #1 source, right? Everyone scours the internet using mobile for the majority of time, right? Obviously, we still use desktop and laptops, but the most traffic, especially for consumers in terms of for the client, they browse through mobile. If your website looks pretty bad on mobile, you're going to lose a lot of traffic. So we just offer them a mobile responsive website, and they always love it. You'll be able to find the businesses that are not mobile responsive and attend them of it, and then help them out. You can favorite leads, built-in cold email outreach system. You can drip feed emails, limited daily emails for better deliverability, so you'll always hit top-notch inbox. Domain reputation protection, SMTPs integration. I saw a couple of people asking about that as well. G Suite integration, agency profile setup, dedicated support and regular updates, 12 months. So we actually have an account manager for all of you. Detailed training included. That's going to be the easiest thing. I don't care how technically challenged you think you are. Once you go through this simple training, you'll be an expert. 14-day money back guarantee, so you can literally try it out for 14 days, right? See how you like it. There's a money back guarantee. And with 14 days, honestly, we have tons of people that already were able to easily close multiple clients, because that's the thing that DLeads does. It finds you potential clients and puts your offer in front of them. So that's going to be amazing. And we have a bonus training webinar on how to make fast cash using DLeads. So all in all, we make sure the moment you're in, the moment you win. Now, a few additional action bonuses is you can also create mobile apps from a keyword. So let's say one of the businesses want or need a mobile app with a simple keyword. You can have an AI created mobile app for iOS and Android. Create and manage up to 100 mobile apps. You have a mobile app editor as well. Super powerful. It's really fun to play around with it, and businesses love it. Now, you saw me mentioning a couple of numbers like 500 weekly, 100 weekly. Since you're here on the special webinar only, we're going to give you the unlimited version, right? So we're going to allow you to search for unlimited leads, close unlimited leads, access to unlimited new domain leads, access to unlimited old domain leads, unlimited outreach, basically everything. There is no cap. It's all unlimited. Plus, we give you access to our pro video training and priority VIP support. So we have a separate support team just for our unlimited users. So you'll always have someone to talk to reach out to make sure you're always on top of things. Now, on top of that, ladies and gentlemen, a few additional bonuses is advanced analytics and reporting. So you can see what emails are being sent out, how many people are being added, or how many leads are being sourced, who's opening your emails, who isn't opening your emails, what emails are performing. You'll basically have a whole lead generation machine working for you, and you can just sit back and watch how it works and see all the stats and facts 24/7. It's really fun to see the numbers go up. Free cloud storage, TikTok viral traffic training. Obviously, TikTok right now is booming, and we have an epic hack on how to get a lot of traffic from there as well. So we're throwing that in. A YouTube lead gen app and our underground traffic secrets. It's safe to say after today, whatever offer you have, whatever service you have, traffic and sales will never be a problem for you anymore. So you can sell anything, buy any software, whatever white label or reseller you have laying around. Now, finally, you can put that to use. Now, on top of that, we're giving you the professional. Speaking of white label, you get white label reports, exclusive leads, dynamic client closing landing pages, 100 instant ready to sell websites. So this is what I mean, right? Whenever you find those businesses, you have instant to sell websites. These websites look crazy good, as you saw in the demo. You can give these immediately or sell these on the spot. Advanced Facebook and custom Google audience, export leads into a CSV file, personalized and traditional cold email outreach, built-in cold email outreach and email templates, proven custom cold call scripts, dedicated support, and once again, a detailed training. There will be no monthly payment, and we got a few other amazing bonuses in there, such as our DLeads traffic, our DLeads pages, and our easy video sales pages. Those are really fun to play around with. The core, however, it will be always, you'll have an unlimited supply of leads that are being spoken to, emails are being sent, basically everything you should be doing on a daily basis on a perfect way, that will be done for you, right? Now, there are people out there, like I said, spending thousands of ads, or some of you, Joshua himself also burnt a lot of cash there, but there are also people spending thousands of dollars on client acquisition courses, email marketing courses, outreach courses. You won't have to do any of that stuff. This AI can learn all of that much faster as it did and applies it all for you. Finds, oh, this business, all right, they need help, they're new, let's send them this email, boom, start the machine, right? So you have all of that included. Now, the enterprise version, one of my favorite, gives you the agency white label and the enterprise reseller. This is where you can add team members, create accounts for client, preview clients' accounts, have website, ready-made website for your agency. So you can do this for other people as well. You have promotional done for you videos, 5 years of website hosting for your agency website. you get client contracts, you get lead magnets, you get 100+ done for you Facebook ads. Now, we spoke about, hey, you're going to burn a lot of cash on Facebook ads and whatnot. Here's what we're doing. We're going to give you a special add-on on how to get Facebook, Twitter, and Google free ad credits up to $1,000. So when you take, right, remember when I said you can create custom audiences? So if I go a little bit back, let's see, Facebook custom, right here, Facebook audience feature, right? You can upload all the emails into Facebook, create a lookalike or custom audience, and run ads with it for $1,000 completely for free, and we'll show you how to do that, right? So either way, you'll be attacking your audience left, right, and center. They can't get around you. On top of that, the done for you version, it's a really a bestseller. A lot of people love this as well. 200 ready-made WordPress blogs to go for every profitable niche. Tons of posts and content already added to all the blogs. You can give these away. Like I said, you can offer these, you can sell these. These are premium, right? Not that little basic skeleton outline website, but really fully set up, thick with content, everything top to bottom, beautiful design, premium, right? The templates you have to pay thousands of dollars for to buy in Evat or any other place where you buy templates. Those are all customized and fully integrated and uploaded for you that you can use right away. They're SEO optimized. They're beautiful and royalty-free images. There are 20+ articles per blog installed and split into different blog categories, right? So really show you like, hey, this is worth a lot of money. Like the moment you put this in front of a business, they'll fall in love with you on the spot. Over 22 of the best free WordPress plugins already installed. You can monetize them. You get a logo and header image file, video page, Amazon store page, plus installation videos on all the 200 ready-made WordPress. So whatever business you have, you need a website, or your client, you want to give it as a bonus, you want to sell it to them, you're good to go on that. Now, last but not least, even though emailing is super important, super powerful, and it will land you tons of clients like it does for us, like it does for our students, we can't ignore that content also is still really strong on social media. So in order to turn you into the absolute powerhouse that you deserve to be and never, ever, ever, ever have to worry ever about leads again, we're giving you 500 videos per month, 500 memes per month that you can create, 500 images per month that you can create, an advanced client organizers, training and tutorials. You can integrate 7 social platforms. There's a viral video editor, a viral content ID finder, viral hashtag finder. You can make 500 videos each a month. Now, here's my favorite part, an AI-based content scheduler, right? So the AI can schedule content for you. Like, hey, we're going to post a meme on this day, a video on this day, an image on this day, content on this day, copy on this day. And that way, whatever social platform you connect, right, there's always stuff being pushed out there, right? Right now, while you're on this webinar, content needs to be put out there. Your social presence is something that never stops, because your lead, the perfect lead, is walking around right now and they're not seeing your stuff. So you can publish 100 posts per day for yourself or for your client, a limited storage of graphic content, limited time bonuses available. You get the agency rights, so you can add 15 clients to this and do this for them, and the commercial rights are included. So guys, it's safe to say that after this offer, lead generation, the thing that has been holding you back from your success for the longest time, will never ever be an issue again. Let me know in the chat box if you're loving this offer so far, and if you see how this is going to change your business for the better. Let me know. Because guys, remember what I said at the beginning of the training, that this is the thing that's holding you back right now, right? No consistent lead flow of people that need your product and service. This is the problem. Like whatever offer you have, whatever reseller, whatever service, whatever product, whether it's an affiliate product, whether it's your main product or service, or maybe you do arbitrage, it's all here. Your financial goals are right here. There are people for it and they would love for you to offer it, but this is holding you back. Or trying to figure this out, or buying tons of courses, or paying tons of platforms will not solve this anytime soon. But with D-Leads, which Joshua was smart enough to bring us here today because he knows how many people can use this, we will break this barrier down and get you right here where you deserve to be. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know if you're excited. Let me know if you're loving this offer so far.
Man, I don't think that package could have gotten any better. Like, man, I was just waiting. I was gonna jump in and tell you guys to slow down. Don't throw so much stuff in there, you know. Man, that is an amazing package. I'm over here thinking that, they're gonna get this powerful software to get new leads, but man, you guys did that plus threw in everything else, man. That's awesome that you guys have really put together something that removes every single barrier. The done for you leads, the done for you websites, and I love how you mentioned that. Yeah, they can give the websites away for free, which is a great hook, a great way to lead with value. And those websites look amazing. So imagine being able to reach out to one of these leads and not even be trying to sell them. Be like, hey, look, I noticed you just got a brand new domain. Obviously, you need a website. Here's a free one that I just designed, no strings attached. And I mean, one thing that just came to mind right now is instead of charging them for the website, you could just charge them monthly for hosting because they're getting 5 years worth of hosting for free. So you
Yep.
guys can charge your client, but hey, look, I'll give you this website completely free. I've already designed it. Just pay for the hosting, $50 a month or whatever it is. Man, you get 10 clients like that. That's $500 every single month just passively for doing nothing but keeping the website online, which is already going to be online for free for 5 years. So I mean, so many ways that you can go about everything that you guys have put together.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. I like your thinking, brother. And exactly, I mean, you have all the entry points to wow your client. You'll find them, you'll wow them, you'll have them talk to you, you'll have them ask you for the invoice, and you'll make tons of consistent sales. So I'm super excited. Now, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, there's only one question that's left to answer. And what is the total investment? Now, I'm gonna be very blunt with you guys. We have worked with businesses, corporate businesses, where we installed this for about anywhere from $5,000 to $25,000. Now, obviously, we're not gonna charge you anywhere near that, so you won't have to worry about that. We did figure 1997 is a more reasonable price since, hey, people are spending this amount consistently on ads and not getting half of the results that you'll be getting after you have access to D leads. You'll have consistent lead flow. But even that, we said, you know what? We're going to make a special here for Joshua's audience. So ladies and gentlemen, who wants to get the whole 9 yards for a one-time fee, not even recurring, not even annual, which a lot of people outside of this webinar have to pay for, the whole 9 yards for only $297. Let me know in the chat box if you want to grab D leads for just $297, which is
No way, man.
Let me know in the chat box, guys. Who wants us to give you guys D leads for just $297, solving the number one thing your business needs, which is traffic, right? Funny story. When I started online, I started with this MLM thingy, and they showed me this amazing presentation. I was super excited. I saw the commission structure. I was like, oh, it's amazing. The first time seeing something like this. And all they said, hey, the only thing you need to do is just find 2 people. Everyone can find 2 people. I was like, oh, easy. I can find 2 people. Of course, that's nothing. Turned out to be finding 2 people was the hardest thing I ever tried to do in my entire life, right? So getting traffic, really, that moment I realized back then, that's a really long time ago, that man, finding the perfect people for an offer is a struggle, right? That's why I'm so passionate about this, because once you figure that part out, you can walk into any offer, any business, and sell anything because you know how to put it in front of the right people. Now, I see a few people asking, are there any upsells after the $297? No, it's a full bundle price. But hey, Joshua, mind if I sweeten the deal a little bit more?
No, man. I don't know how, but yeah, go ahead.
Awesome, guys. What I'm gonna do, who is going to buy right now? I see a lot of people saying yes, perfect price. My cat agrees. If you want this right now, what I'm gonna do just on this webinar, I'm gonna put another $50 off just while we're live. Who would like us to do that? And remember, it's still a one-time payment, and you have a 14-day money-back guarantee, so you can completely test drive and get all the leads you want. If you want this, comment link in the chat box right now, and I'll have the team create a coupon for $50 and send that over to you just while we're live. Comment link in the chat box right now, and I have them send it over. I see David clapping. Arius saying awesome. A link. Raketti wants a link. Lorena wants a link. McLeod wants a link. And remember, guys, D-Leads is designed not just to get you any leads, but the perfect leads. People that are just starting their business and need all the services that you can offer. and people that have a very outdated business and again need all the services that you can offer. You will always have people that are in need. And the great thing is you don't have to worry about how to speak to them because the AI will send all the messages for you, just like you saw in the demo. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know once you're inside so I can make sure we roll out the red carpet and the tech team immediately sees it and make sure your account is set up perfectly. I am super excited for you because I know all of you will finally have that one thing, that number one thing that has been holding you back fixed, which is consistent lead flow. That is the core. Even if you don't have an offer yet, even if you don't have things in place yet, that is the very first thing you need, making sure you'll never have to worry about lead flow again. You'll be able to grab this at 247, which is crazy because people are spending this amount daily on ads without avail, without any success, without any results. I've been there. Joshua's been there. I saw a few people in the chat being there as well. So having a consistent lead supply of the perfect leads for absolutely free that you can even target with Facebook if you wish down the road at this price point one time is just an amazing machine. You can do this for yourself. You can do this for clients. I'm excited for you. So the link is in the chat box. Let me really quick show you how it goes down once you click the link. So the coupon is in the
that's
chat box
why,
as well.
and this is why you show up live, guys, because outside of this webinar, the price is $297. I honestly had no idea that they were gonna give you an extra $50 off. So look at that right there, $50 coupon code that you can use right now while you're on the webinar.
Exactly. That's why it's so smart that you're on these webinars, guys. We do them for a reason. It also allows you to really see the behind the scenes, ask any questions. So let me show you kind of how to apply the coupon. Right here, you paste the coupon code, click on apply. You'll see the price magically drop down to 247. Now, we've done this webinar before, Joshua, and I will tell you, we actually charge recurring for this as well, right? So you guys are really in for a treat because right now it's a one-time payment, while other people that are not on this webinar might have been paying recurring. But you guys were smart enough to be here on Joshua's special webinar invite, and he allowed you to get the biggest bang for your buck. So I'm super excited for you. Once again, you have the payment option right here. You want to put in coupon code, contact, email, phone number, and that's it. Do make sure that you see Joshua's name, right? We do want to make sure you get this through Joshua because he put all the effort together and putting this in front of you and getting us here. And that will allow you also to get the special webinar price. The refund policy is 14 days, so test this out freely. Log in, even if you want to use it for the max 14 days and maybe life happens, stuff gets in between, something happens, you can't carry on, you don't even have to give a reason. There are no questions asked, money back guarantee. But I know for a fact, once you have the leads, it is the fundamental core of the success of our students, of us now, and for you, because whatever offer you find, whatever thing you want to sell, whether it's you want to do arbitrage through Fiverr, whether you want to sell something that you have yourself, or you just want to sell websites that are already inside your D-Leads account, you'll have the people for it left, right, and center. So I'm super excited for you. Once again, the link is in the chat box. If you have any questions, let me know. And also do let us know as soon as you are in. So I see Eric Fuentes, my man, congratulations fixing the #1 problem in your business, which is lead generation. I'm super excited for you. I'll make sure the team notes you down and make sure your account is fully set up. And for all that are in, once again, make sure you let us know in the chat box so we can assure your account is completely set up. Awesome.
And I'm going to go ahead and do something a little extra special as well for those people that are on here live. I know that you know, it does take a lot of time and sacrifice and effort to actually come on here live. So you guys know that I always appreciate that. The only downside is I was going to limit the bonus that I'm about to talk about to the first 10 people. But there's already been like 15 of you that requested the link. So that is already oversold. So I'm going to have to extend it to, let's do another 10 people. So 20, the next 10 people, I'm assuming, because there's already 15 of you that have asked for the link. So a total of 25 people, the first 25 of you that pick this up are going to get access to my upcoming product that I'll be releasing over the next 2 weeks or so on March let me make sure. This is it's going to be a private internal product that I'm not releasing publicly. It's only going to be to my audience on the week of the 13th. So 2 weeks from now, I'm going to be releasing this product. It's called Done For You Prompts. As we all know that right now, ChatGPT is one of the most popular platforms that everyone's using for content generation. The only downside to it is that it's very, very complicated. It has a big learning curve, which is why so many people are teaching how to use ChatGPT right now, or they're selling done-for-you prompts that they've written themselves as a prompt package so that it can be easier for the average person to use ChatGPT. But while other people are teaching you and other people are sending you prompts, we have developed a software, a Chrome extension to be exact, that actually automates ChatGPT for you. So instead of teaching you or trying to sell you prompts, we've automated that entire process so that you can become an instant ChatGPT expert. And it's going to come with, hundreds upon hundreds of proven templates, prompt templates built in so that it's all automated. Within minutes, you'll be a ChatGPT expert. Instead of having to spend hours learning it or buying someone's prompt packages, we have automated that entire process. So now this works perfectly with this, especially if you're going to be using the website angle and selling websites to people, to your clients that you find with DLeads. You can then customize their websites even more with custom content. And that allows you to charge even more as well, where you can kind of upsell them and be like, look, I can also, this website's free. I've already built it. It comes with content. I may be selling this website to other clients as well with the same content. So with you, I can customize the content a little bit more for, $100, $200. And that alone allows you to put some money in your pocket while you're using the website as a freebie. And my platform, Done For You Prompts, will automate the process of you being able to get high quality content using ChatGPT with our Chrome extension. Okay, so the first 25 people total who are on this webinar that pick this up will get access to that. We are just about done with just finishing it up so that we can start giving beta access to it. So all of you, the first 25 people, I think there's only about 10 spots left because 15 right away as soon as we asked for you guys to post link in the chat box. 15 of you right away posted that. So I'll have to check here in the next minute or so, see how many are left. But easily, I think there's probably maybe 9 or 10 left based on just how many of you requested the link. So this is the last time I'll be opening up this bonus as well. I've opened it up 2 other times only. I've kept it very, very limited. I think there's only a maximum of like 30 or 40 people that will be getting beta access to it. And then you guys that are on this webinar. So make sure you pick this up right now. It's already an insane offer. I mean, there wasn't really much that I can do to make this better because of everything that you're getting for a one-time price, for an additional $50 discount, all the bonuses. I mean, everything that you're getting during this live webinar. I mean, I don't think I could have made it any better outside of that. So make sure that you do pick this up right now. And if you guys do have any questions, post them right now while we're on here live so that you can iron out any concerns that you have and get access to this amazing platform. Because honestly, I should have told the Beats and Raheem to put this at $297 per year, okay? Because they could have easily sold that all day long. But for this webinar, it's a one-time payment, lifetime payment. You get access to it. So make sure that you pick this up right now.
Awesome. Wow, I had no idea you were going to throw that in, guys. I was just over here smiling because not only are you getting full lead generation automation, but the ChatGPT automation that you immediately get just for getting this here today. Guys, you're getting the best of all worlds. I'm super excited for you. I've seen so many joining. Meanwhile, I see, let me call out a few names. I see Praveen, I see David, I see Michael, I see Arias, I see S. McLeod, who also says Joshua always invites the best people on. I appreciate that. And once again, thank you, Joshua, for having us. I see Les, I see Eric. Amazing. And guys, if you haven't let us know, or if I missed your name, because I saw so many, I only was able to catch a few, let us know in the chat box as soon as you're in. We're only going to keep this for a couple more minutes. This is a very, very special one-time low discounted access to to the whole 9 yards, right? Everything I showed you, the unlimited, the premium, literally everything top to bottom, so you never have to worry about lead generation again. Now, I'm so excited because not only are you getting that, you're getting something that's super trending right now, super powerful. Lots of people are capitalizing and making money by leveraging ChatGPT. A lot of people are also failing at it because they're not sure how to do it. And the fact that Joshua is having something in the works to automate the process and allows you to be an expert in ChatGPT, oh guys, you're gonna kill it, right? You can literally source leads and deliver them anything, whether it's copywriting, websites, content, ad copy, everything they need. And those are all the things a business that's starting definitely needs out. You'll be able to deliver that. So I'm super excited for you. Once again, Paul just joined us. Congratulations, Paul. I see Marilyn also joined us. Man, I'm not sure how many more of Joshua's bonuses we got left. I'm thinking only a few more. So you definitely don't want to miss out. Let's see. I'm just
And let's make it a little extra special as well. Okay, I'm gonna do something extra special just for everyone that's on here live. So not just that, but I'm also gonna throw in the upgrade offer to that Chrome extension, which is gonna be something very, very cool. So the main Chrome extension comes with hundreds upon hundreds of built-in prompts that you'll be able to automatically start using. But our upgrade offer is going to be the ability for you guys to add your own custom prompts into our Chrome extension as well. Because the thing that you're going to notice is that over time, you're going to start getting the hang of ChatGPT. You know, it does take time. It does take effort for you to get over that learning curve. But once you do, the last thing you're going to be wanting to do is to continue to write prompts over and over and over again. So what you're going to be able to do with this upgrade offer is to start adding your own custom prompts to our Chrome extension so that you can immediately start using them over and over and over again. Just change one or two things and be able to just build your own database of custom prompts inside of our Chrome extension. So that makes it even better. It'll turn you even to more of an expert so that you're not limited by just our prompts or having to email our support to add prompts that you continue to use, or maybe you find a really good one or you write your own custom good one. You'll be able to immediately go in and add your own custom prompts. So that really blows the lid off of it and makes you not only an instant expert, but allows you to grow with ChatGPT and our Chrome extension as you get better without wasting any time. You won't have to email our support. You won't have to, ask anyone to add a prompt. You go in, boom, you find a good prompt, or someone gives you a good prompt. You go in, you put it in, and you can start using it right away.
Wow, guys, all I can say is, depending on where you are in the world right now, it's March 1st. March is going to be an amazing month for you. That's all I can say right now. March is going to be an amazing month for you. You couldn't have started this month better than this. Not only getting all of your lead generation from one place, making sure the AI delivers sources leads for you, allows you to send emails to them and provide them whatever they need. And then Joshua coming on top of that, we're not only allowing you to get complete ChatGPT automation with all the training you need to absolutely master that and become an expert in one of the most trending and most wanted things right now, plus the upgrade that he just mentioned. Wow, this is just crazy. Guys, I'm gonna yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just going to clarify Jesus's question. So he's asking for anyone that doesn't know and still hasn't really heard about ChatGPT, pretty much the #1 AI content creation platform out there. And a custom prompt, pretty much, prompt is like the fancy word for it. You can just call it a description. So to be able to use all of these AI platforms, you have to first supply it with a description of what you want. And the better that description that you provide it with, the better result you're going to get. So not many people are that good with writing out their descriptions or writing out what they want. That that's why not many people get that good results with ChatGPT, especially when it comes to using it for marketing purposes, to get traffic, to get sales, to get good content that you can put on your clients' websites. So being able to write those descriptions, which again, the fancy word is prompts, it takes time, money, and effort to learn how to properly write these kind of descriptions, to the point that there are companies out there who are actively choosing to hire people are called prompt engineers. So there are people out there who, you guys can research this yourself. You can go to Google and look up prompt engineers, and you'll find that there are companies out there offering between $235,000 and $325,000 per year to what are called prompt engineers, people who are really good with writing descriptions that they can use to generate good AI content. So and a custom prompt pretty much means one that you write yourself that you can add to our platform. But just the base, the main part of our Chrome extension, all of that's already done for you. But like I said, over time, you're going to get a little bit better with writing these descriptions yourself, and you'll be able to add those into the platform so you can take advantage of them.
Wow, Joshua, I can tell you really know your stuff, man. And I'm happy it's all done for you as well, because you immediately allow people to just skip the learning curve for the majority and just immediately be experts and then learn from the results. So I think that's super powerful, being able to immediately leverage that and then learn from what you leverage. I mean, that's amazing what you're cooking there. I can't wait to see it myself once it's out. And the fact is, all of you that are grabbing this right now will have immediate access to it the moment it rolls out internally. So that is just amazing that you're throwing that in there. On top of that, remember the $50 discount coupon is only here on this webinar, and this webinar will only last for a couple of more minutes. So if you have any urgent questions, if there's something you're on the fence about, something you're wondering, something you want to know, I would hate for you to miss out because your question wasn't answered. Drop it in the chat. If you're in, once again, always let us know in the chat box so we can make sure you're completely set up. Or tech team takes a snapshot, make sure your account is all set up. You'll have all the login details, and I'm excited for you. Ladies and gentlemen, D-Leads is available right now for the all-time low of 247. This is the easiest way to generate leads. Honestly, if you would try any other way, back in the day, I used to do a lot of solo ads. I'm not sure if anyone is familiar with doing solo ads, but I spent way more than $247 to get the most garbage leads out there, unresponsive, bots, inactive. And not that all solo leads are bad, but I would much rather would have had D-Leads every single time to just source me leads for free 24/7 and reach out to them. And that is now a reality for you guys, for us, and now as well as we use it, a lot of the students before you. So I'm super excited that this is now on the marketplace for you to finally fix the #1 problem in every business, which is lead generation and lead outreach. So if you have any additional questions, let me know in the chat box. I see S. McLeod saying, I ran Google Ads on a newspaper site at Christmas, right? Wow, right? That's a very interesting way to try and drive traffic. And that's what I mean. A lot of people try so many different ways that are really mostly reliant on luck, hope, and cost a lot of time and money. Some might work out great, some not, or most of them not actually. But with D-Leads, you assure yourself of no matter what target audience you're serving, you always have the right people for it. You can always provide them with any service, since they are the ones that need your offer the most. So I'm so excited to see you being able to send a lot of invoices to clients that will be in your D-Leads account. Once again, you'll have a 14-day money-back guarantee. If you're on the fence, just go ahead and try it out. Trust me, you will finally start to see the enjoyment of running a professional online business, because you have the lead flow and the outreach that goes with it. Those are the most important things. So
just an update, guys, for those of you wondering, there are 6 bonus spots left. So make sure that if you are on the fence about that, make sure that you do pick it up. We do have 6 spots left. And Siraj just joined us, so welcome here. A little late, but pretty much D-Leads is a powerful platform that uses a very unique strategy to find new domain leads that you can offer your website design services to, as well as a whole bunch of other services. But it's a whole package together that we've put together for people who are on this webinar. So I will be trying to get the recording out by tonight or tomorrow. But definitely, if you're on this webinar right now, I highly recommend purchasing now. Just try to go to the link, get a good idea of what this is, because you're going to miss out on something very, very powerful, plus the discount that's on the screen right now. Oh, exactly. Rebecca just joined as well.
Awesome. Welcome on board, Rebecca. Congratulations. All of you just made a very wise and profitable decision, a decision that will impact your business greatly and transform your business. I'm a big fan of transformation over information. So this is not something that's just going to drop you into a membership area with a lot of content and valuable videos, which sure is amazing. You need to sharpen your axe, but this is stuff that transforms your business, meaning you can use it right away. You can go into the field, find clients right now, something impactful that really gives you tangible results. And I think that's what you need right now to accelerate in your business. So I'm super excited for you. Congratulations, all the people that got in, the people that are still on the fence. If there's anything holding you back, please let me know. Because I know for a fact this is going to be, if not the best offer you'll see this entire year, because this is the one that makes sure for whatever you're selling, you have the leads and the clients. Plus, don't forget about Joshua's crazy bonuses that he's throwing in. That is normally going to be for sale, right? You're actually going to sell that, but you're going to give it for free just for the people who are getting the leads. So, I mean, that is just amazing.
And Jesus and Rebecca just joined us, so those spots are going quickly, and we do still have a few spots left. So if you're wondering, yes, you still will get the bonus.
Awesome. Let's see.
Suraj, this is a bundle deal, so you're getting absolutely everything.
Exactly, right. And if you want me to recap it real quick, I can. Just going over it quickly. Suraj, I'd love to see you on the inside, as I want you to make an informed decision. The best way to do it is by actually being on the inside. You can completely see the whole 9 yards. You're getting D-Leads Premium, D-Leads Unlimited, D-Leads Professional. You're getting D-Leads Enterprise, the D-Leads Done For You, and the Agency Reel 2.0. And with this all, you will never have to worry about lead generation ever again. It's an AI machine, powerful, that sources you the perfect leads and emails them for you. On top of that, Joshua's also throwing in some crazy bonuses. We also, don't forget, have an amazing bonus training on how to make fast cash using the leads and a lot of other cool stuff. So you can't go wrong with this. So Suraj, if you joined a little bit late, would love to see you on the inside, because I know you'll be absolutely crushing it with the leads in your arsenal.
Awesome, guys. So, I mean, amazing package. I honestly didn't, think they were going to be throwing in all of that, especially for this price. So make sure that you do join in right now, or if you have any questions, post it in the chat box now so that we can get you ironed out with any concerns that you have. Again, very powerful software at an amazing price with a ton of bonuses for those of you that are on here live, plus an additional $50 off right now. So, I mean, they could have easily charged a yearly recurring for this.
Exactly. So what I'm going to do, since I know we only have like a few, Joshua, can you let us know how many of those free bonuses, well, they're not free, it's literally a paid offer that you're giving away. How many do we got left? Last time you said 6. I'm going to guess there are only a couple.
Yeah, there's 3 left, guys. 3 left. So make sure that you do pick this up. I mean, the first 15 flew right away. So these last 3 will probably not last long either.
All right, so here's what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen. There are 3 left. So I'm going to put up a 3-minute timer, and that should be enough time for you to decide the best decision for your online career. So a 3-minute timer for you to grab Joshua's amazing bonuses, plus the leads to never have to worry about lead generation again. The time is ticking. I'm going to kind of put it in here. You can see it on the screen. But in these 3 minutes, you can secure those 3 packages, or one of those 3, plus get access to the full D-Leads bundle. And here's something that's amazing, guys. Suraj came in late. Literally, he just joined the last 20 minutes, I think. And he said, hey, guys, I'm here. What is this about? Please give me a quick a summary. Joshua explained, I explained, and Suraj says, you know what? I have a business. I need leads. And he decided to get in. So Suraj, congratulations. There goes 1 package already, meaning there are 2 left, and we have 2 minutes. And Suraj, I applaud you for coming in, taking a really professional approach and saying, all right, what is this about? How can it leverage my business? Yes, I need this, and I'll take it. And that is perfect. And as you know, or if you didn't know, you have a 14-day money-back guarantee as well. So you can test this out risk-free for everyone that wants to make sure it works for them. So I'm super excited for you. only 1 minute left, or 1 and 50 seconds. Definitely make sure you click the link. If the team can drop the link one last time in the chat box, maybe write last chance link along with the coupon code. Just click it, go to the website, grab your copy in the last 1.5 minutes. Yeah, go ahead.
I just posted the link, guys, so make sure that you do grab this now. And yeah, congrats to Suraj for being such an action taker. I mean, you know, there's not many people like that where they can, boom, come on, see something quickly, see the power in it, and jump in right away. That's kind of the way that I operate a lot. Is boom, I see something, and you just got to show me a little bit about how it works, and I know that I can pick it up and figure it out from there. So sometimes that's a good and bad that I'm so impulsive and so quick to act, but for the most part, it's worked out for me.
Awesome. And I'm exactly like that as well. I mean, if you see something that you know is going to fix a fundamental problem in your business, you should not think twice about it, but go ahead and grab it, because lead generation is and will always be something that your business needs. So with this, you won't have to worry about ads. You don't have to worry about being some crazy marketer with expertise in this or that. You have an AI that is smarter than me, you, and anyone here that can learn so quickly and apply everything we need to get the leads in front of our offer. So I'm super excited. Congratulations. And guys, we only have less than 20 seconds left. The link has just been posted by Joshua. Make sure you secure those last spots of the amazing bonuses included in our offer, included in Joshua's offer. Go ahead and grab that. You have a $50 discount as well. And I'm looking forward to seeing you on the inside. So there we have it. Joshua, I want to thank you big time as well for having us here and allowing us to show this and create a lot of new success stories. And guys, while we're still on these extra few minutes, kind of ending it off, still you have a quick chance to go ahead and grab it. But yeah, Joshua, if you have any last words, I just want to say thank you very much for having us here and creating success stories. Your audience is amazing. You're amazing. And yeah, I can't wait to see all those results.
Perfect. Thank you. And right back to you. Amazing presentation, amazing demo, way to put it all together, and an amazing bundle and price as well. So thank you, Raheem and Abi, for putting this together for my crew. And yeah, guys, jump in. The link is there. I'll be getting a replay out for those of you that want to watch it again by tomorrow. But yeah, thank you for showing up, and thank you, Raheem and Abi.
Awesome. You're welcome. That's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. We got so many people in. I saw Eric, I saw Les, I see As McLeod, Arias, Michael, Ryan, Praveen, David, Paul, Marilyn, Dan, Jesus, Rebecca, Kelvin. The list goes on and on and on. Guys, you're such action takers. Let me know if you enjoyed this webinar, if you enjoyed this training as well. Feel free to drop some feedback in the chat if you truly enjoyed what we shared in terms of knowledge, of value, and the demo. Obviously, hope you truly enjoyed that. We always try to provide as much value as possible. As for support, tech, and all of that good stuff, our team is top notch. You'll get all your details, logins, whatever you need, password resets, the whole 9 yards will always be taken care of. Our team make sure you're completely set up to roll out the red carpet for you. So I'm excited. That's it from me as well. Have a great and amazing day. Looking forward to see your results. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good one.